following, Swati. 450 institutions have been named after the Gandhi Vadra family. Can the Congress party in its last 70 years name 45 schemes that they have named on the country or anybody except the Gandhi Vadra family? 45 schemes. And my charge here is that DK Shivakumar was not singing praise of RSS. He was singing praise of the motherland. So what the Congress is normalizing, if you hail India, if you hail Bharat Mata, you will be demoted and you have to apologize. However, if you hail Pakistan, can you tell me one congressman who Rahul Gandhi asked to apologize after he hailed Pakistan? One congressman, one. Robert Vadra, BK Hariprasad, one.
Tehseen.
Now, first of all, I don't know why he has to bring a private individual into a debate which is political. Be as that maybe, he may bring in private individuals into debates. The fact
he's a former congressman, a former president. He's not a private individual.
I'm talking about Robert.
Why are you so touchy about Robert? He's not a private individual. He used to. You had posters of Robert Vadra wanting to contest on Congress ticket.
He may want to.
He's not a private individual. You had Z security for him when Congress was in power. You had Z security for him when Congress was in power. You had Z security for a private individual. You had Z security for a private individual. Nobody will believe that.
11 years, nothing about him. But the question is, look, all they can do is hit private individuals because they have no point to make. The fact of the matter is that this nation today owes a gratitude to all our freedom fighters. All of them have got respect under a Congress governments that have successfully come and have glorified them. The only people that did not take part in the freedom movement, of whom Gandhiji said were the people who backstabbed him in the Quit India movement, was the RSS organization.
No, 1921, the Pooja Swaraj resolution was brought by Dr. Ravi Srivastava. 1948, Mahatma Gandhi thanked the RSS for its camps to protect the Dalits. 1948. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Wait a second. On end of 1947 and beginning of 1948,
Gandhiji was assassinated.
No, it was before that. It was before that.
So Golwalkar came to
your Rahul Gandhi was Rahul Gandhi. Yes, listen. Rahul Gandhi was saying that Mahatma Gandhi got assassinated before. You tell me. You know it. No, it was not again Gandhi. No, quote Mahatma Gandhi. I challenge you. Quote Mahatma Gandhi. Quote Mahatma Gandhi. Quote Mahatma Gandhi. No, fake news. No, fake news.
You guys can go through your research. You guys can go through your research meanwhile to work on your rebuttals. You can work on your rebuttals. Let me go across. You can work on your rebuttals. Let me go across to Ravi Srivastava. He wants to come in. Ravi Srivastava, we've seen. One second.
February
In case of Shashi Tharoor,
first Home Minister Sardar Patel wrote to Nehru saying that RSS was not behind Gandhi.
I'll come back to you on that. Let me bring in Ravi Srivastava. Gentlemen, 1 second. You're not the only guest on the panel. Please allow others to speak. Ravi Srivastava, Shashi Tharoor did not even question the Gandhi family. He was just putting India first. When he spoke about Operation Sindoor, when he spoke about exposing Pakistan being part of the delegation, but he was still sidelined. They boycotted him, stopped inviting him from events that were being organized in Kerala by the Congress party. So, there is just intolerance for anyone and everyone who's not going to toe the Gandhi line. Whether it's DK Shivakumar, whether it's Manish Tiwari who says, "Main Bharat ki baat sunata hu," or whether it's Mr. Rajanna. You will be in the spotlight if you say, "You're my deity, I worship you."
I disagree with you. Shashi Tharoor continues to be in the Congress party.
When did I say he's not in the party?
Mr. Manish Tiwari also sometimes speaks a different line. It's a very democratic party.
Yes.
People have liberty to speak the truth. Whatever they want to say, they can say.
So why did these individuals get a chance to speak in Parliament on Operation Sindoor?
Manish Tiwari spoke on the other day.
Nobody stopped for that. Nobody stopped from that. They could have spoken on that subject. And they have been speaking outside as well.
I am talking about speaking inside the Parliament.
I want to talk.
I am talking about speaking inside the Parliament. I am talking about his response. कि मैं भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ. Being the reason why he was not allowed to speak.
He spoke on the illegal bill the BJP is trying to bring in.
I am talking about Operation Sindoor. I am talking about Operation Sindoor. I am talking about Operation Sindoor and I am talking about speaking about it inside the Parliament. Inside the Parliament on Operation Sindoor. Ravi Srivastava, finish your point.
I'll answer that. But
Hey, I'll tell you. I'll tell you one thing. I just want to speak on that RSS issue. Why the Congress hates them? Because that ideology killed Gandhi.
Fake news.
That's a fact.
Fake news.
That
Allow me
ideology of RSS killed Gandhi.
Fake news.
And
Allow me
it's
a
a truth.
Allow me a
Whether Godse Savarkar combination for the division of the country, partition of the country, it's not a lie. You
It's
don't
a lie.
have to read.
Madhya Pradesh
You
High
have to
Court
read.
2018
You have to
read the
read.
judgment.
There were
Allow me.
people who were
Can I rebut,
who were
Swati?
dividing the country.
Okay, Pradeep Bhandari come in. Then Abhijit Iyer Mitra.
My dear friend Tehseen and Ravi Srivastava challenged me on facts. On 28 September 1947, I am quoting from Harijan, published by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi said that he had visited the RSS camp in Wardha, where he hailed Sri Hegdewar, and he said that because of them, the untouchability and other social evil, the RSS is working against it. Number two, he mentioned about Quit India movement. Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar did not participate in Quit India movement. Does it mean, according to Tehseen, he did not contribute to freedom struggle? No, RSS's contribution in the Quit India movement. In 1942, Guruji Golwalkar organized Sabhas in Vidarbha region, where entire Swamsevak contributed in struggle against the British rule. Now, fact check me if you can, Tehseen, on this point.
Okay, allow Abhijit Iyer Mitra to first come in, and then Tehseen you can respond to both. Yes.
You know, Wavell, the Viceroy before Mountbatten, is on record saying that the Quit India movement failed. They cracked their bones, put them in jail. What ultimately gave us independence was the complete cracking of Britain by the Second World War. And there were very smart people at that time who sat it out. The communists were one, the Baba Sahib Ambedkar was one, the RSS was one. And you know what the RSS was doing? They were preparing for the period that came after, while the Congress was hell-bent on taking a bad situation and bringing in absolute unchecked anarchy. So, you know, you can make all this case as much as you want. The RSS, there is enough. Hedgewar was a congressman initially. He came to the RSS from the Congress. Nobody wants to talk about that. Now, you can also say equally that, you know, why didn't Jinnah participate? Jinnah got Pakistan, didn't he? He managed to get Pakistan without ever participating in the Quit India movement. So then what was the level of collaboration on the Congress side with this thing that it gets handed over to them like on a golden platter? You have the entire history of Israel, where Israel was handed over to the Jews who collaborated with the British. At one point they terrorized the British, then they started collaborating with the British through the Second World War. Jinnah got his Pakistan. Why? Because he said, you know, all Muslims should take part in the side of the Allies so that we can be in good stead after all of this. Meanwhile, the Congress was ignoring completely. They were ignoring the military factor completely. After independence, they reduced the salary of all army men by half.
Right.
They reduced the chief of army staff from being second to the viceroy to being lower than the cabinet secretary in the list of presidents.
Okay.
I kya vision ki baat kar rahe ho?
Tehseen wants to come in. Tehseen wants to come in.
On 9 September, the fasting 77-year-old man from Kolkata comes to Delhi, R. Mahatma. He meets Guru Golwalkar ji in Delhi. On 12 September, the record, it's written, it's printed, the record. And this is what he says about his and Dr. Dinshaw Mehta's meeting with Guru Golwalkar ji. He tells Guru Golwalkar ji on his face that the RSS hands are steeped in blood. This is, I'm quoting Gandhiji verbatim. Now, my question to you is, on 12 December 1948, the first president of India writes to the first Home Minister of India, Sardar Patel, saying that the RSS, point 4 of the letter, is a violent organization, secretive organization that uses secret means. And it does not come under the constitution. Now, I'm saying, leave the past. Let's talk about today. Today, the fact of the matter is that whatever the BJP stands for, it stands for intolerance. You spoke about Manish Tiwari.
Is this
Manish,
not intolerance?
one second, please allow me. Manish Tiwari was allowed to speak on another bill. All MPs get a chance, Congress MPs get a chance in parliament.
That's
it's not Man Ki Baat,
Manish
it's Kaam Ki
Tiwari
Baat.
was part of the delegation. Manish Tiwari was part of the delegation. And he said it in the interview with Navika Kumar. Manish Tiwari said, Tehseen Poonawala, when I'm not allowed to speak, I have friends like you. He said he was not allowed to speak. Tushar Gupta wants to come in.
10 seconds,
One second. Tushar Gupta wants to come in. Tushar Gupta.
You know, every time we end up in this debate, what did RSS do for independence? What did the Congress do? Congress in its current form would have done nothing for the independence of this country, and Congress in its current form is not doing anything for the future of the country. Do you think Rahul Gandhi's economic policies can take India anywhere? Do you think the current political model of the Congress can take India anywhere?